Welcome back to my channel, where this time, instead of talking about a prediction of a score or anything, I'm just going to be going over how this season was and what does it mean for the Texans. And pretty much, this season was kind of a good thing and a bad thing. Yes, it was painful as a Texans fan to watch. And yes, I don't care if this was an old game of the Cowboys versus the Texans. I don't care. I just feel like this one I want to relive the glory days, I guess. But other than that, still, it was a good season. I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of a good season, even though we had a 4-13 record. I don't have to say. I'm gonna say why. Our defense did extremely better than last season, because we were top five in takeaways, I think. Okay, I'm gonna have to double check that again. That plus, anyways, this season, it was offense that was letting us down, and this season defense was making a lot of stops. Like against the 49ers, we did a lot of defense did its job. It was just offense. So I say for this free agency, we should be looking for offensive lineman or somewhere in the draft, because we need to buy Davis Mills some time. And yes, I believe he could be our franchise QB for the future, but next season is really gonna show if he is or will he not. And at the same time, who knows? Anything could happen. Like, we can have a 7-9 record, or heck, we could even have a winning record. Anything's possible. But at the same time, it all depends on the coaching, the staff, and the players that we're gonna sign during the offseason and the draft. So there's gonna be a lot of factors going in. That, and the fact that we're gonna have to probably build around Roy Lopez and Jonathan Grenard and Jacob Martin for the defensive line. That, and then on offense, we need to build around Davis Mills, Nico, and Brevin. Well, that's what I believe. And Cooks, yes, he's still going to be a very important asset along with Laremy Tunsil and Danny Amendola. But let's be honest, Cooks is probably going to be in another season with us or two if we decide to let him go or trade him. And Danny is he's 37 years old right now. So yeah, he could just retire he can retire next season, or he can retire a season after the next season. So we got a lot of things to comprehend if Cooks, Danny, Chris Conley is gone, and heck, even Philip Dorsett. So yeah, we're still in the rebuild phase. But for me, the biggest question for this offseason is who are we gonna sign? Who are we gonna sign that could be the next man up? For example, I believe we should go for Vander Rush right now while he's in free agency, because, hey, I like the hustle. I like his hustle. I like the energy he brings. So yeah, for me, that'll be a good free agent, along with Querlon Diggs. He can help us in the secondary, and in the draft, if we don't sign Querlon Diggs, I think we should go for Kyle. Wait, sorry, I don't know his name. At the safety, wait, I'll be back in a bit, wait. Yes, I went back and checked, and it's Kayvon. So, yes, for me, the logical choice would be Avon if the Lions don't choose to go for Hutchinson, but heck, anything is possible. Like I said, the Jaguars could get Hutchinson, and then the Lions could get Kayvon, and we could get either Hamilton or Devin Stingley. Because, to be honest, we need a lot of secondary help. Our defensive line wasn't that good either, but I say if I choose between the defensive line and secondary, which is the better defensive line. So, yes, we have a lot of holes in defense, mainly in the secondary, which has always been my concern since the beginning of the season, even though we had Desmond. And to be honest, last season,
time for Brissett in the air and intercepted. It's a Texans takeaway. Malik Collins on another
both sides of the ball
deflection.
could be the reason why we lose a lot of games. At the same time, overall, I'll give this season a C+, because we did better than last season. We pulled off 2 upsets, one against the Titans and one against the Chargers. And hey, us and the Raiders are the reason why the Chargers did not made it to the playoffs. So yeah, that's something to be happy about, I guess, for now. Until next season, I checked our schedule, and we are facing the Cowboys and the Chargers. So those are probably going to be those are the 2 games I'm looking forward to see this season. Most importantly, just to see if we can handle a team like the Cowboys, and if we can beat the Chargers again with Davis Mills, Rex Burkhead, and all of our starters, if everyone's healthy, because we won that game surprisingly against the Chargers, and we lost 20 of our starters. Yes, 20 of our starters. And I do not care what people say that the Chargers lost because of Joey Bosa not being there. Derwin wasn't there, or their center wasn't there, because we lost 20. We did not have 20 of our starters in that game. I don't need to stress that out too much, but I'm going to be completely fair. This offseason, we have Lovie Smith as our head coach. I am happy about that because, hey, now we don't got to worry about a new head coach, messing up with the system and that. We have someone that is more familiar with the team, the setting, and all the stuff with the organization. So yeah, I'm happy we have Lovie Smith, and to be honest, hey, he's the reason why our defense is the way it is today, with a lot of turnovers this season, a lot more picks, and a bit of a decrease in the sack department. But hey, at least we got more picks and more turnovers. And I say the rookie of the year will go for the Texans. Will be Davis Mills, because hey, whoever saw Davis Mills being clutch against the what am I saying? Oh my god! Sometimes I ask myself why I even say things. I guess I'm just too excited that Davis Mills' potential could be high. Heck, he could even be a top 5, top 10 quarterback in the next 3-5 seasons. But everything next season is going to be depending on if he plays good or not. Like, if he loses 10 straight games, then yes, he's not the guy. Or if he shows a lot of progress compared to when he started last season and this upcoming season, heck, he might have a chance of making it to the playoffs, but probably the 7th seed, and get eliminated by round 1 by whoever. But anyways, this is where I'm going to end the video, because I have nothing else on my mind right now about this season, how I feel about it, and where I think we're going to be going. So, see you guys in my next vid. Adios.